never thought it would come to this.
Saw what happened yesterday. Things are getting worse. I can't just take... Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilec complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Or are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilec complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe ARC is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
ARC has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Always watching. Because you are always watching.
No fucking hope.
I will try to find you a little something. Good evening, then. Vy sem nepatří.
Železniční doprava do Prahy byla přesměrována, zatímco forenzní vyšetřovatelé rozkládají odpovědi. Do této chvíle ještě není jisté, kdo za útokem stojí, ale vzhledem k podobným bombovým útokům... Je možné, že se výbuchem mohou stát eventuální teroristé. Nespokojení se s válkou. Jak řekl mluvčí státní policie,
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Everything will be fine.
Just block it.
Access granted.
I tried. Someone firm up the damn Something to help me get me back to Ark. Thank you, Secretary.
Like this.
Just look.
And in the 6 months since it was presented to the world, 8 countries have made it mandatory for all dogs. How long before it's mandatory for every single anatomical sack? What?
No shelter.
Something to help get me back to Ark.
No fucking hope.
Not as the leader of Ark, but as your neighbor, friend. Our only solace may be the knowledge. Certainty that we
I was at the beach just now.
right.
Did you hear what happened?
We heard the cops showed up and beat some guy to death.
Yes, it was horrible.
Did he, do anything?
He gave them some attitude when they hassled him, but he was sick. He didn't deserve that.
A policeman orders brutalizing an unarmed police station. That sounds familiar. That's what everyone says when they're cold.
Everywhere we go today, cops looking at us sideways, accusing us, assuming we're criminals.
Some teenagers put Molotov cocktails. So bad, one of the worst guys.
Shit that's about to go down. You don't want to be on the streets. The station will be here. That's what everyone says when they're cold. Okay, let's go. We hate each other. With my partner in truth, escort you to our secrets. All the shit about to go down, you don't want.
I don't like the cops being here anymore than you do. What do you think? There was another bombing in Prague. We need someone to blame.
You probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hansa.
Escalation in the violence.
If your sister is with Ark, we are the only people who can help her.
I have seen them.
Too late for that now, isn't it?
Hands up!
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Better stay away.
My friends, this most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet.
Why is everything so damn
At the feet of all augmented. Not simply augmented. Now, we're
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Get out of here, Hanzar. This is your last warning!
This most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all augmented. Not simply ours. Move! And I fear the repercussions will test our resolve. The strength of our convictions.
We cannot let them take him away. We have to stop them.
Get out of here.
Something goes down, but I have a shift at the soup kitchen.
Dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause. Despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan, or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
Hey, I can see you're upset. And you're right to be. But if you have information that can help me get you and your family out of here, please tell me. It's not too late.
I'm sorry. It has been very difficult. Tibor has been arrested before. He thinks ARC will keep him safe. The last time he was rescued by someone coming in through the ceiling of his cell. There are many places in Golem City that are unfinished. Maybe that can help.
I think it can. Thank you.
Adela.
Adam.
That's what everyone says when they're called Clank. Okay, that's good. We've got the crowd thinking we hate each other. When my partner gets here, we'll escort you to our safe house.
Anomaly detected.
Go down, you don't want
Trace program initiated.
Now stay still.
Access granted.
our feet. At the feet of all augmented. Not simply on. And I fear the repercussions will test our resolve. The strength of our convictions. We have been cast as the villain once again. Despite our denials, our protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are fearful of such violence,
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
strike back. Please.
We'll be lucky to get out of here alive, I bet.
Get out of here. Smart plank like you should know where
حسكي كبار ten by mohl zahřát.
It was my fault. We had a knife, but it looked like... How can we be so apathetic? He's talking about our lives.
Get back to work. Bust him there and clean them out.
Brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
We had a deal, Sokol. You need to keep up your end.
Who do you think you are? What are you going to do? Throw me in jail?
No, but I can get you out. Won't take me long.
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Around the planks.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
You're pissing me off. All right, you old piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. Try not to bruise you up too much.
Wonder if we should have a few more people at the main entrance.
Better you get off. All right. Have it your way.
That is what I want. Sure they have no other way in? Got it. Do not know.
It doesn't matter if they're a grandmother or a schoolboy. If they have a nog, they're a threat. Am I right?
I was saying that before the incident.
I can't believe they bomb our city and complain about their rights.
Exactly. Rucker talks about Ogre rights like they're a different race or something. Are their children born augmented? No, to hell with their rights. We should just get rid of all of them.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Mr. Jensen, this is Otar Botkovere. I hear you are in the Utulek complex.
Keeping tabs on me, Barkavelli?
It is time for that favor you owe me. There is a shopkeeper named Galwa in the Sentry markets. I want you to eliminate him.
I'm not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business, but I expect you to keep your word.
Like blanks. Respect. Keep it down. aid, I'll come.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of ARC.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if ARC was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I am done with them. Being associated with ARC. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what ARC is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit! Power? Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the Ark elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight. Please, help my brother.
prison within a prison. That makes no sense.
Just leave me alone, Wrench. Fucking traitor.
Whose side are you on? Please speak the language. Whose side are you on?
You should be doing something. Help us.
Go around, Slide.
I am running out of patience.
You could do something about this.
Guess what I just learned? Right around here.
As in acting?
Are you joking? There are plenty of... safes and storage containers around here filled with food, cuisine, and who knows what else. Eat the right
I could go for some food right now.
Don't try anything.
If you're looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Virzbowski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Well then, handsome. You must be looking to deal. My name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Gollum City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand. Can't really do my best work anymore, you know? But... hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Wirzbowski. Who is that?
My asshole ex. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
With the kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
ex. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
You think Ark is dangerous?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs. So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there something else I can do for you?
Show me what you've got.
Well, if you're going to make it sound naughty, I have no choice, do I? Good looks and an eye for high-end tech. Mother did warn me. I'm hoping there's something else I can do for you?
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't stay gone too long, darling. Step right up!
Ze Santo Group se k celé věci zatím nikdo nevyjádřil.
Is there something I can help you with?
You're Lubosh, right? Dushin Sokol told me Ark might have the answers I'm looking for. He sent me to you.
Dushin? I heard the police had him and his brother Tibor locked up in the Narrows.
Yeah, the cops were working Dushin over pretty good when I found him. Wasn't exactly a fair fight, so I stepped in.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Looking forward to sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Not a lot of people in here would be bothered to stop and help out the stranger.
What was happening wasn't right.
You took on the police by yourself, on their own turf?
And then Dushin pointed me to you.
He was right to do so, but I'm sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
you've robbed a man of everything. He's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.
Tushin said some of the police are using the Ruzicka bombing as an excuse to hurt the Augmented in Gollum City. Why do you think that is?
They're trying to manufacture a response from Talos to get Ark to fight back.
Violence begets violence.
That's right. And if Ark responds violently, then their case against us only builds. But Talos is too smart. He won't allow Ark to be baited into a false confession, even if it means that the people we've sworn to protect are hurt.
What can you tell me about Talos?
First time I met him, he's cutting a bullet out of me while trying to explain the history of the Gulag. He has his hand stuck in my leg and is encouraging me to study Stalinist labor camps. 3 months later, I pass him in the throat and he says, "Oh, Bosh, how's the leg? Are you studying the Gulag like I suggested?" Remembered me like it was yesterday.
Sounds like he has a good memory.
No, I mattered to him. Me, a nobody, mattered to a great man like Talos Rucker. That's the kind of man he is.
How did you get involved with Ark?
I used to load freight for the Czech railway in Ostrava. After the incident, my employers were afraid of me. I was fired. So like most of the Augmented in the country, I drifted into Prague, unlicensed and homeless. The police swept me up in a sewer raid one night, put a round in my leg and dumped me here. It wasn't long before Talos found me.
And he gave you work?
He gave me purpose. He's the reason I'm still alive.
Great, thanks.
To jasně.
Tyhle augové mají strach. Take a few boxes of ammo to the front. Jestli se vám to zacházení nelíbí, tak se s augmentací a civilizovaná společnost vás přivítá zpátky.
Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly is. I took some kind of passcode, a key card off him. I've got a good idea what it's for, too. And if it is, proves he's Ark. No, an elevator, useless to us. Unless we want to start a real war,
Nikdo se
which we
nechce
don't.
přiznat, aspoň zatím.
Proč nám tohle děláš?
Small fish.
Vy sem nepatříte.
And Deshaun, probably not even involved, but let's not throw either back without getting something out of it. Okay, check in later. That is affirmative.
Working for the man?
Get too relaxed.
Messy, I can tell.
Plechovej hajdu.
Working for the man.
You need something?
Fuck these police. They want to blame Ark. They want to blame Rucker. I blame them. And all the people like them who let fear win out over reason.
Wrench.
Talk to me.
Je to tady jak na skládce. Jasně, tak zatím.
Can you believe that the people responsible for this prison want us to pay for the right to move to a free city?
To jasný. Tyhle aukové mají strach.
I'll get to relaxed.
Vždyť ani nevíš, jestli... Co zase?
Měli bychom to tady vypálit.
Jasně,
Už
tak
to
zatím.
dlouho nevydržíme.
If you do hear from me, please let me know.
Co zase?
You came here on purpose?
It was in the early days of this place. Nobody knew yet what it was really like. Her dad kicked her out because she was all mental, and my parents refused to take her in. She thought she was safe living here from the streets and mountains.
That was really good.
I gave notice of work with her 2 weeks later. But by the time I got here...
Jesus.
I'm starving! That's not my problem. I can't afford to give away food for...
You have more food than you need.
Maybe today, but what about tomorrow? My business is the only thing keeping me from turning into you. Let's go. I've been trying to get a
Ten przyznat, aspoň zatím.
See if everything is fine at the main door.
Jasně, přijdu brzo. Je to tady jak na skládce. Strašný riziko. A co z toho? Strčet někde v poušti. To máš lepší paní.
Strike back.
It's just not fair. I thought that having a baby would be the greatest day of our lives. But now...
You know, I'm scared. Two.
Is it right, do you think, for us to bring a baby into the world? What kind of parents would force their child to grow up in a place like this?
You're suggesting, I think you're suggesting that. I don't know.
Access granted.
Administration Act. This legislation...
Easy, trust me. I know where the police have hidden some confiscated neuropozyne. Get away from me.
God.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
I know that sound. Closing on search.
Put a lid on this situation.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Try something.
You can't just walk away from me. You can't just walk away from me.
You heard about the bombing at the train station, right?
It's terrible. I still can't believe Ark would do such a thing.
They did it. Ark are the good guys. The Prague police did it, so they have an excuse to come into Utrecht. Ignore that.
No, we can free. God, my skin. When's the last time you were the very
Don't try it.
Let's negotiate.
Are you nuts?
Right.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
We aren't all drug addicts and lowlifes. Please. Just an idea. We need to conduct money.
Go out, like I'll walk around like a fucking poor man.
Nemám u sebe prachy.
Edward Braun. You shouldn't have ended up here.
A lot of people shouldn't have. Don't worry. I don't blame you. You're not the one who brought me here. You're just a man who didn't go out of his way. Makes you no different than anyone else.
I'm sorry, Edward.
The police came for me shortly after you left. At least now there is no more waiting in fear. No more wondering whether or not they will come. And I see I'm not the only one who got caught.
That's not exactly why I'm here.
Uh-huh. Well, I won't ask. But I will ask if you have any neuropozyne. It is in very high demand here. There is a terrible shortage.
Here. It's the least I can do.
Thank you. And just so you know, it's not your fault I'm here. It's just the way things are now.
Access granted. Access granted.
That is nice. No, hell.
Ridiculous. Put together with chewing gum and failed.
I made the mistake of going here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you are fearful in the wake of such violence, I urge you not to become as blind. You know as well as I that they will come here into your homes to intimidate. To accuse, perhaps worse. And some of you will be tempted to strike out. Strike back. Please, I urge you to refrain. More violence will only escalate the situation.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
But only in this way will the authentic be accepted into the world again. I speak to all of you, not as the leader of Ark, but as your neighbor, friend. Our only solace may be the knowledge, the certainty that we are right.
Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching. As sad as I feel to report this, no one has yet claimed responsibility for that shocking series of explosions that ripped through Rosika train station yesterday morning, prematurely ending the lives of dozens of innocent travelers. Earlier this evening, Dr. Talos Rucker did post a letter from his home inside the neighboring Udalek complex, condemning the attack and urging Czech authorities to investigate, just as he has every time bombs have gone off in Prague. Sources close to the investigation tell me that most augmented citizens inside the Udalek complex are complying peacefully with police requests. But Rucker himself into his burrow. Another example of peaceful protests, no doubt. This is Eliza Casada, reporting to you, live, from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Turning now to business.
Nemám plán.
We got a lot of topics to cover today, so let's not waste any time. The chip used to be the ultimate dark secret. Every baby in the world would be afraid. But Millennium came and went, and it seemed the only people getting implanted were chicks starving in housewives and gas stations. So, it's everywhere, it seems.
Novacek.
Do you know how many times I've been robbed? Too many, but not anymore.
There's a guy right
No
in this area.
scary.
He's got guns for sale, no questions asked, and at good prices. I'm carrying insurance from now on. You should too.
No, thank you. I don't really...
Nic co by stálo Salaš.
Forget it. I don't have anything to spare for some tourist. There are people here who actually need what I have.
That was something. Not like this since Australia.
Fuck, I hate this place.
Don't be stupid. You know what's going on. What's on the line?
Only trying to save lives.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
Let's talk about the Diwali crime family.
Who are they?
They're the people running organized crime in Prague. Their second in command is a man named Otar Botkavelli. Heard of him?
No. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you could tell me why he wants me to kill you.
Shit! He wants me dead? Drug son of a bitch.
Sounds like you're starting to remember him now.
Yeah, Otar. He just slipped my mind for a moment.
That's not the only thing slipping.
Fine, smart guy. I work for Otar's boss, the head of the Diwali family, Radic Nikoladze. I spy on Otar's activities for Radic. Shit, I just realized the other Pakyan, Konstantin, he died in the train station bombing.
You're thinking Otar wants to get the second spy, you, out of the way, and make a move against Radic.
I'm sure he'd love that. Those two have had their own private Cold War going on for years. But still, getting rid of me and Konstantin wouldn't be enough. Otar needs to gather more support in Prague and in Georgia.
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from consolidating his power is... well, me? But you're not really planning to kill me, are you?
No, I draw the line at assassination for would-be mob bosses.
Thank you. What can I do to repay you? Name it. Anything.
Vaclav Kolar. What's his connection to Radic?
Wait, I can't tell you that. Radic would kill me.
You said anything. Unless you'd prefer the alternative.
Damn it. Okay. Radic, Kolar, and I have a trilateral arrangement. Radic has an augmented leg. You just became the 5th living person to know that. So, I get Radic his neuropozyne, and Kolar maintains his leg. In return, Radic looks out for us.
He's not doing a great job of that. You're lucky Otar sent me instead of somebody else.
He won't stop with you either. I'd better get out of the country until this blows over. And I'll guess I'll have to retire the Louis Galois persona. Ah well, I had fun playing him.
Next time, try it with a French accent. Might be more credible. One more thing. Tibor said you can get me into Ark territory without worrying about any guards.
He's right. I'll unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond that, there's a ladder that'll take you where you want to go.
Alright, thanks.
Is there any other way I can be of service? Perhaps you'd like to make a purchase and contribute to the Louis Galois Escape Fund.
Let's see what you've got for sale.
I am at your service. Credits are precious, I understand.
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
Machiavelli, it's Jensen. Your problem in the Udalek complex has been taken care of.
Good. I look forward to hearing the details. But that will have to wait, because I have other urgent matters keeping me busy at the moment. I will call you back shortly.
Gdzie